Ready for a blast from the past? Join us as we journey back to the 80s to rediscover 20 iconic items that were once essentials but have now become nostalgic relics. Let's dive in and relive the memories. Back in 1979, Sony introduced the Walkman, a small portable cassette player that changed how we listened to music. Whether on a long bus ride or a jog in the park, the Walkman made it possible to take your favorite tunes anywhere. Many of us fondly remember making mixtapes for our crushes and the satisfying click of inserting a cassette. Today, we carry thousands of songs on our smartphones, but some argue we've lost a bit of the charm that came with the Walkman. Waterbeds were all the rage in the 80s, promising a unique sleeping experience. At their peak, they accounted for about 20% of the mattress market in the US. They were especially popular among bachelors, offering customizable firmness and even heating options. However, they were heavy, prone to leaks, and required specialized maintenance. As new mattress technologies emerged, waterbeds fell out of favor. Today, they're more of a novelty, a quirky reminder of the 1980s home decor. Before the internet, phone books were essential for finding contact information. These hefty tomes, filled with residential and business listings, were a common sight in every home. Let your fingers do the walking was a popular phrase because of them. With the rise of the internet and smartphones, phone books have become obsolete, replaced by the convenience of digital searches. In American schools, trapper keepers were the ultimate status symbol. These colorful, Velcro-closed binders could hold numerous folders and came in various eye-catching designs. They helped students stay organized and express their individuality. However, as digital devices became more prevalent in classrooms, the need for trapper keepers declined. While similar items still exist, their cultural significance has waned. The 1980s saw VHS tapes and VCRs dominate home entertainment. VCRs allowed us to record TV shows and watch movies at home. Renting movies from video stores became a beloved weekend activity. The iconic Be Kind Rewind stickers remind us of those times. As DVDs, Blu-rays, and streaming services emerged, VHS tapes and VCRs became obsolete. Today, we stream movies with a click, but some miss the tactile joy of handling VHS tapes. Video rental stores were the Netflix of their day. Getting a membership card was a rite of passage. Browsing the aisles for the perfect movie and hoping your top choice was still available was part of the fun. These stores also served as social hubs. With the rise of online streaming, video rental stores have mostly disappeared, taking with them the unique experience of physical movie browsing. Before USB drives and cloud storage, floppy disks were the primary means of transferring and storing data. The most common 3.5-inch floppy could hold a whopping 1.44 megabytes. Early computers relied on these disks for programs, images, and documents. As file sizes grew and CDs emerged, floppy disks became obsolete. Today, we save data digitally, but there's something nostalgic about holding a physical disk.
Dad, I want a pager. A Motorola?
Really? What's in it for me?
Dad, if you want me, if I'm ever late, page me. See, we can make this connection. You know? I mean, I'm never gonna take it to school. I'll respond like that, and Dad, your pages come first.
You would do that for me? Would you do something else for me? Shave.
Motorola pagers to know now.
Put on a clean shirt.
Motorola, what you never thought possible.
Before cell phones, pagers were the go-to for quick communication. These small devices beeped to alert you to call a number. They were especially popular among doctors and emergency personnel. Pagers even developed their own shorthand language. As cell phones became more widespread, pagers declined in use. While we now rely on smartphones, pagers were a crucial step in the evolution of mobile communication.
Paper goes face down. You will push 6 to get your outside line. Then you will dial your number. 1, area code. Access code. Let's see. Finish the number. Push start. It will go through.
Fax machines were indispensable in the 80s and 90s for sending documents quickly over long distances. The sound of a fax machine in action was a common office noise. Faxes revolutionized business communication, allowing for immediate transfer of orders, contracts, and more. As email and digital document exchanges became popular, fax machines became less common. However, some industries still use them for legal or security reasons. OT matrix printers were known for their ability to print multiple parts of a form simultaneously. Businesses loved them for creating continuous forms like reports and invoices. The perforated edges of the paper were a hallmark of dot matrix printing. As laser and inkjet printers became more affordable and offered better quality, dot matrix printers fell out of favor. Today we have high-resolution color printers, but there's something nostalgic about the chunky text of a dot matrix printout.
Upon it, because you get an arousal and then a relaxation response. It's the same as a roller coaster or gambling or playing cards intensely.
Many teenagers are frank in admitting their dependency.
Well, it's the moving lights partly. Some of these games are really hard to do. It just takes a lot of skill.
Pac-Man.
I like the little man. He's really neat. He eats up all the other things, you know.
In the 1980s, arcades were the ultimate entertainment spots for kids and teens. The sights, sounds, and even smells of an arcade left a lasting impression. Games like Street Fighter, Pac-Man, and Space Invaders were popular. Arcades also served as social hubs where rivalries and friendships were formed. As home gaming consoles advanced, arcades began to decline. While vintage arcades still exist, the communal experience of a bustling arcade is hard to replicate.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it does?
Before cell phones, payphones were crucial for staying in touch when away from home. They were a common sight on street corners and in public spaces. Finding a payphone in an emergency was always a relief. As cell phones became more popular, payphones started to disappear. Today they're rare, often seen as novelties or historical curiosities.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
MTV launched in 1981 and revolutionized how we consumed music. With music videos on 24/7, it turned songs into visual experiences and artists into cultural icons. Who could forget the premiere of Michael Jackson's Thriller or Madonna's controversial Like a Prayer? MTV shaped fashion, youth culture, and even politics with its Rock the Vote campaign. However, as the channel shifted to reality TV in the late 90s and the internet made music videos readily available, MTV's influence as a music channel declined. Before GPS and smartphones, paper maps were essential for any road trip. Reading and interpreting them was a valuable skill, often leading to family bonding over navigation. With the advent of GPS devices and smartphone navigation apps, paper maps have become less necessary. While still used in some situations, digital navigation has largely replaced them. We've gained convenience, but lost the adventure of possibly getting lost. Boom boxes were the opposite of the Walkman, designed to blast music loudly from integrated speakers. They were symbols of urban culture, often carried on shoulders despite their weight. Boom boxes were the soundtrack of breakdancing and block parties. As personal listening devices became popular and cities began banning loud music in public spaces, boom boxes declined. Today, Bluetooth speakers offer portability, but lack the nostalgic charm of a boom box. Shoulder pads were a defining feature of 1980s fashion, especially in women's clothing. They gave women a sharp, defined silhouette, seen as both powerful and feminine. Popularized by TV shows like Dynasty, shoulder pads were everywhere. As fashion trends shifted in the 90s, shoulder pads became outdated. While they occasionally resurface in designer collections, the dramatic geometric style of the 80s is mostly a thing of the past. The 1980s were all about big hair, achieved with liberal amounts of hairspray like Aquanet. Both men and women sported voluminous hairstyles, often teased and sprayed to defy gravity. Creating the perfect 80s hairstyle was an art form. As the 90s brought more relaxed styles, big hair deflated. Today, while voluminous hair is still appreciated, the extreme styles of the 80s are mostly seen at costume parties.
Now, a world of magic is in your hands. Panasonic presents Omnimovie, a camera and video recorder in one. Capture magic moments forever.
Get a close-up, Joe.
Omnimovie uses full-size VHS tapes, plays Hollywood movies or your own. Don't miss a single Omnimovie magic moment from Panasonic, just slightly ahead of our time.
Camcorders revolutionized home movie making, making it easy to record family events and everyday moments. They played a crucial role in citizen journalism and filmmaking. As digital technology advanced and smartphones with high-quality video capabilities emerged, camcorders became less common. Today, most people capture memories with their phones, losing some of the intentionality that came with using a dedicated video camera. Parachute pants were tight-fitting, often brightly colored trousers made from nylon. They were the epitome of casual cool in the mid-80s. Featuring multiple zippers and pockets, parachute pants had a unique look. However, by the 90s, they were seen as a dated relic of 80s fashion. While baggy pants have made comebacks, the shiny, swishy parachute pants remain firmly in 80s nostalgia. In the 1980s, shopping malls were more than just places to shop. They were social hubs where teens hung out, families spent weekends, and everyone went to see and be seen. Malls had everything from department stores to food courts to movie theaters. They played a significant role in movies and TV shows of the era. However, with the rise of online shopping and changing consumer habits, many malls have struggled. While some have reinvented themselves, the era of the mall as the heart of suburban social life is largely over. If you enjoyed this journey through the past, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which 80s items you used that are now obsolete.